Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Innate Wisdom. My name is Agnes. I'm an intuitive and a tarot card reader. I do general love readings for the collective and also for each zodiac sign bi-weekly. If you like my videos, please support my work by pressing the thumbs up and by subscribing to my channel. Remember, these messages are general and may not resonate for all of you. So let's get started with this general love reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. And we'll start with your person. Let's see what they're up to right now, the person on your mind, the person you're interested in, and we have a card flying out. Let's just get two more cards. We have the Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the card that popped out by itself is the Eight of Swords. So your person feels stuck. It feels like they are kind of feeling limited by their own belief systems, their own fears. That's the Eight of Swords energy, the self-sabotage energy, when they're actually standing in their own way. And they might not even know that. They might not realize that they're creating their own blocks. And the Six of Cups indicates that your person has an intense connection with you, an emotional connection, perhaps even a past life connection. Your person might have seemed very familiar to you the first time that you actually met. So this could also indicate in some cases a soulmate type connection. So you decide. But at this point, I feel that due to their fears and limitations that they perceive in their own world, this relationship is kind of stagnating. There's a lot of value here, a lot of stability between the two of you as far as the connection is concerned, the emotional connection, but it just feels like this person is not making any moves, they're not coming towards you, and it's because they're feeling limited. It could also mean that they're not able to leave a situation that they're in. But again, that's just a perception, and they could change their minds about that. It's just that they don't know. It's them doing this to themselves. In some cases, it could indicate also victim consciousness, and in other cases could indicate coming up with excuses, like lots of excuses as to why they cannot do something. So let me just clarify this Eight of Swords energy. What's going on? What else do we need to know about the Eight of Swords? The Nine of Swords. So they're up in the head about it. They keep thinking it and overthinking it and overanalyzing it. It's almost like they're generating their own anxiety over things. And also the Swords energy indicates that they're not involving their hearts. It's almost like they're trying to hide their own feelings, their emotions for you. They're trying to be just rational. They're trying to approach this situation almost like a math problem, just through logic and just mental. These cards indicate a lot of mental stress and mental tension. The Nine of Swords could literally mean sleepless nights. It indicates lots of anxiety and analytical thinking when somebody is not able to let go of a certain thought. So yeah, that's what I feel about these cards. This is the initial information that I'm getting from your person. So let's briefly check out your energies, Aquarius, and see your side of the story. Of course, that's going to tell us more about the relationship itself. What is your experience here? Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. So you might be keeping your distance from this person. You might be wanting to leave this emotional situation behind. It might be a little bit difficult for you because there's definitely chemistry in this relationship. There's chemistry between the two of you, attraction, and like hot sexuality even. And the Ace of Wands indicates that sometimes you have maybe an urge to come towards this person, and maybe you feel passion, or maybe it even happens that the two of you have a passionate exchange every once in a while. But the Ace of Wands, it has a tendency to flame out as suddenly as it started up. And so I feel like you are kind of frustrated and are trying to keep your distance, as the Six of Swords indicates here. This is trying to find some peace of mind after trouble, you know, and even though you might have a deep, intense connection with this person, it's likely from these cards, as far as the cards are saying, that you are trying to leave this situation behind. You're trying to put it behind you, basically. But I feel like it is difficult because of the Six of Cups energy, which could be that that soulmate type connection. But for some reason, this person of yours is limiting themselves, and I feel like you are frustrated about that. It's also coming across that you are feeling limited as well because of that, and you like to feel the freedom. Aquarius energy likes to feel free, and it somehow that your person's block is limiting you, it feels like, or it might seem like that to you. All right, so let's check out their current feelings for you, even though we already had some indication about that. But let's check out then, what else do we need to know about their feelings, or what influences their emotional expression. So let's just get a few cards here. Eight of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So these Wands cards indicate that there's lots of fire here between the two of you, lots of passion. And I feel like this person wants to not give up, but on the other hand, they're just not open from the heart. They're closed off from the heart. It's almost like they're being defensive. They're feeling like they're being attacked. Maybe if you ask something of them, or even if it's not you, it's just that it's almost like a general attitude that they feel like they need to be defensive. And in that case, their hearts might be more closed off. They might be more rigid. And the Eight of Wands indicates that they want action. There's passion here. There's forward movement, it might seem like. But then it feels like this fire is ungrounded. It's almost like that there's this passion between the two of you, but there's nothing to ground the relationship itself. Because then when it comes to emotions, this person is closed off. It's the Four of Swords. They're not talking about what they feel. They don't talk about what's in their hearts, and it could indicate downright silence. You know, there's so much up in the head, all this Swords energy. It could also indicate that there are also an air sign person like you, Aquarius, could be another Aquarius, could be also Libra or Gemini. But really could be any sign. It's just that I feel like there's so many Swords cards here. It's just a lot of mental tension coming across, lots of tension, stress, you know, and maybe even belief systems that are governing your person, or governing this whole dynamic between the two of you. Because I feel like there's definitely attraction and passion here. Maybe lots of sexuality when you two meet. But other than that, this person is up in the head. And the Four of Swords also indicate that they need some time and distance away from this connection in order to heal something. It's almost like they need to heal about something that could be even some kind of a past trauma from a past relationship, you know, not from your relationship together, but maybe they haven't yet digested or processed some kind of a previous memory, previous trauma, or hurt, broken heart, and it might be time for them to heal that. But I just feel like this is more like in the thinking, in their mental attitude. They're trying to keep their distance. It's almost like they're not letting you close to their hearts. They're so afraid of those feelings, feeling those emotions, actually. And I feel like these walls are up around their hearts. Let's see, why are these walls up around their hearts? Why is this person so afraid of emotions? What else do we need to know about this situation? Let's get a clarification. The Page of Swords, and again a Swords card, which I just feel like, okay, so I feel like this person might be lacking clarity. So there might be some kind of a communication coming from your person that might clear up some things for them and for you as well. In some cases, Your person could be having a situation, you know, where like children are involved. And I feel like when they're talking to you, they're just so shy. And even in their communications, there's the lack of emotions, the lack of emotional expression. So let me just get another card to see what do we need to know about what's going on here. Why are they so closed off? The King of Wands. So another court card. Two court cards are clarifying this, and I feel like your person is trying to live up to some kind of expectations that are coming from the outside. Definitely, it feels like they're the child, and then there's some kind of an authority that rules them. This is, I hope that makes sense, but this is the type of impression that I'm getting. They feel like a child. It's not that they are a child, but they feel like a child when this authority figure, whoever this is, could be a parent, it could be, I don't know if there's a possibility for a love triangle here, but could be another partner, could be somebody or a thing, or it could be, you know, an idea even that they feel like they have to obey in a certain way. That's what's coming. So, all right. Let's see now from the Love Oracle cards. Let's see what we need to know about your person. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So definitely there is this attraction between the two of you, and what I feel here is that they have to learn to love themselves. And that's when they will be able to love you the way you need to be loved. That's what I feel. They love you. They have that emotion in their heart. There's a connection between the two of you. It's just the way they are able to express that right now. It's not the full thing. And it feels like it's because they don't love themselves enough. Let's see, what else do we need to know? Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So I feel like this person might be conditioned in a way. It could relate to this conditioning word, could relate to their childhood, how they were raised, what kind of things they were taught, what kind of belief systems they brought with themselves from childhood. And I feel like that's really affecting them. That's kind of like this conditioning word is relating back to those Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy, where I mentioned that your person might be actually self-sabotaging, and it could be their own fears and doubts and anxieties that prevent them from leaving a situation behind, from stepping out of their comfort zone, so to say, from stepping out the usual pattern of life. All right, so that's what I feel right now. So let's see their probable future actions towards you, Aquarius. Their probable future actions. King of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Love. So, you know, more and more I'm having the impression that this could be a love triangle where your person keeps their options open, you know, because just the fact that all these court cards started to show up, it's almost like interference on your relationship. And it could be a third party situation. It could be, like I said, a parent that, you know, has a lot of influence on your person through their expectations, and your person wanting to live up to expectations. Or it doesn't even have to be a person. It could be a thing, it could be a thought, it could be a belief, some idea that they're trying to live up to. So that could be an interference as well, showing up as a court card. But in general, I feel like there's going to be expression of love, because the King of Cups is here, the Knight of Cups, and then here's the love. So there definitely, here's this connection and the deep emotion. Emotions are here. And again, the love card, which is the Lovers, also indicates hesitation in some cases, and also the needing to make a decision. And I feel like this person is kind of hesitating between the options, if they have more than one options, you know, which one do they follow? Because here on the one hand, they have you on their hearts. They definitely have you. But it's almost like they just cannot shake that outer influence, whatever that is. And it's definitely interfering with your relationship. Let's get an indication for what that influence could be, a clarification. What do we need to know about this influence? The Ten of Cups. This is not really telling me about the influence. This is telling me about what this person wants. And sometimes the tarot, well, not sometimes, the tarot always tells us what we need to know instead of what we want to know. And I feel like this person wants this end-all be-all with you. It's like when they think of you, they totally are in this heaven-like state where there's no stress. But it feels like also a dream world for that person. They might be the dreamy type. There might be, I'm so picking up on right now, Pisces energy. Could be another water sign energy, or they have some kind of, you know, personal planets in a water sign such as Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Ten of Cups could indicate some kind of illusions in such a way that some unattainable goals or dreams, or they might be living in a dream world about something. But let's get a clarification about the influence, if we can, because sometimes, like I said, the tarot is giving us the answers that we need to hear, not what we want to hear. Let's see. Judgment. Yeah, I'm just getting indications, not really a clarification for the block. It's more like about what they want to do. And it kind of matches the situation, because I was asking these three cards here beneath are their probable future actions. So this is just so fitting, because they want to follow their hearts. They want to reconnect with you. They want to stand up for that truth in their hearts. That's the call. That's the Judgment card. So I feel like this person really wants to come back towards you. So let's see the Love Oracle cards again and see what this person would want to say to you, Aquarius. The Snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. So I feel like now we're getting the indication about that block. So about the third party, that type of influence that I was mentioning. So this could be that there is, this person could be involved in a toxic relationship, something that doesn't work for them, but for some reason that they cannot stand up for themselves. There's that Eight of Swords energy, the self-sabotage. So it feels like malicious, that word keeps popping up right now. I keep thinking of that word malicious. I keep looking at it. So there could be definitely an influence that wants to interfere in your relationship. So let's see another thing that they would want you to know, some other message. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, and hesitation. It's that hesitation that I was picking up from that Lover's card. And so there's hesitation. It feels like this person might be afraid to face that other person. If this is a love triangle, they're afraid of almost like a conditioning, or they're afraid of consequences, let's say, if there is a malicious side to that other person, or control or manipulation, or they might be having anger issues or something. It's almost like your person is afraid of some kind of a reaction from that person. So that's definitely influencing how they express their feelings towards you. All right, so let's see where this relationship is headed. What is the next stage? What's coming up next? What kind of energies may you be dealing with? And of course, as always, nothing is set in stone. The energies constantly shift and change, as indicated by the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what else. Ace of Cups and the Star. So I feel like the energies will be changing fast in a positive direction, and there will be the expression of emotions. There's a reconnection, a chance to reconnect with your person. And I feel like, luck is on your side in this relationship. There's going to be opportunities being opened up. These opportunities are created by the universe. It's like the universe is conspiring on your behalf. Although it might be that the relationship that you want with this person might still feel a little bit far away, and there's still some healing that needs to take place. Also, the Star card could indicate that there's physical distance between the two of you, but definitely the hearts are connecting again. This is mutual, the feeling of love for each other. That's the Ace of Cups, and I feel like a whole new cycle is beginning for the two of you. All right, so this is all in the next stage, what's coming up in your relationship. So this is very positive, even though it's not yet the perfection, but it feels like it's definitely headed towards that relationship that you want. So, but there's still some healing that needs to take place here. All right, Aquarius, this is what I have for you if you have someone on your mind, and I'm going to be continuing with the singles in a moment. So Aquarius, if you are single or waiting on new love, let's see what the tarot has in store for you. Single Aquarius, let's see what can be expected in your love life. Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so you might be connecting with someone who is on an air sign like yourself. Could be another Aquarius, could be Libra or Gemini. And I feel like, when you are connecting with this person, just watch out for any intuitive feelings that you might have about if your person is not revealing the complete truth. Because I feel like this is the potential relationship dynamic that the Seven of Swords is about. Either lies or something that is not being revealed. It could be like a deception. It could be make-believe, almost like, somebody's painting a picture of a reality that doesn't really exist. And the Three of Swords, there could be disappointment down the line if you are continuing on with this person. So just watch out first. If something seems weird or too good to be true, then it probably is. The Three of Swords could indicate also a love triangle. So your person, or not that your person, but the person that you might be getting to know could be already in love with someone, and it could result in your heart being broken. And the Four of Cups is the indicator. I feel like for your heart, this connection is never really all that satisfying. It's almost like something is always missing. It's almost like something is always messing up the connection between the two of you. I'm also hearing excuses being made up. You might feel like your person is making up different excuses about why they cannot move forward. They might be emotionally closed off. They might be just really up in their heads, even though you might be connecting intellectually on a very cool way. But it seems like your person is always somehow absent. When you are open from your heart, your person might be absent from there. It's almost like they're not present from the heart. So that's what I feel. That's what I feel for you, single Aquarius. So just watch out for this energy, and make sure that you try to find out the complete truth before you involve your heart. All right, so that's what I have for you, and I wish you a wonderful day. Take care.